All right, welcome back, everyone. Thanks very much. Happy to now get into another presentation here in our Economic Development in Action series. Happy to have with us Sheena and Susan from the Smithers Chamber of Commerce. They have done a phenomenal project up there, as usual. The Live, Love Local Northwest BC. And I'm going to hand it over to them to talk about. Thanks very much. Sheena, over to you.
Thank you so much, Dale. We really appreciate being here today. I just wanted to make a quick acknowledgement. We are calling in from the traditional territory of the Gidimt'en clan on the Wet'suwet'en people's traditional unceded territory where we work, live, and we thrive and do our business. So we're grateful to be here making that acknowledgement today. And a huge thank you goes out to the BC EDA for recognizing excellence across the province. It is so important to highlight all these positive initiatives and projects happening across BC. And now more than ever, it's really important, just given that we're a few years into a pandemic. And so it's important to share the positivity. So thank you to the BC EDA and to Dale. I'm going to move on to our presentation now. Okay, we're just advancing the slide.
Should be good to go.
We'll see here. It's not quite moving forward. Let me try again. There we go. So it is the Live, Love Local Northwest BC Legacy Campaign. What is the campaign all about? We'd like to show you a quick teaser, a small portion of our campaign promo video.
When you go away, when you travel, people say, "Where are you from?" You say, "Northwest BC." And you say it with pride because there is everything here that I could possibly need. You know, shop local maybe gives you a feel good when you go in and you buy something. You think, "I just bought something locally." But to support local means it's holistic. You believe in local.
Northern BC is such a vast landscape, but it really only has one major highway. And every community is connected because of that highway. And because of the lack of access, we all rely on each other a lot.
As a business owner, I think it's really important to shop local just to show the rest of the businesses that I care about you, you care about me, and we're working together to build something.
If we don't have the small businesses, we lose the opportunity for that money to recirculate. If you can get the money to circulate within a community over and over and over again, now that's a healthy economy.
Okay, we want to just leave it there. We think we made a fantastic campaign video, so we hope that people will follow up and watch the entire portion of it. But I did want to move along and tell you a little bit about the campaign background. The funding was provided by federally through the Government of Canada, delivered through the BC Chamber of Commerce. So the BC Chamber presented all the chambers in BC with an opportunity to receive this funding. And so we united with 7 chambers across our region and decided we wanted to get involved and do this and apply for the funding. And we ended up applying through a program that we've already initiated at our Smithers Chamber called the Live, Love Local. And we just changed a few components around and made it a regional scale campaign. And so the campaign kicked off mid-January and it moved through to mid-February. And now we're just moving it into a maintenance phase where it'll be a large legacy campaign that we're working on. So the ultimate campaign goal here was really just to help our region thrive by showcasing, you know, the amazing, unique economic diversity through every business, entrepreneur, through the services, through the community groups, through all the hardworking people that make Northern BC tick, make it, you know, what it is. And it's such a desirable place for us to work, live, and play in. So we really wanted to animate that through this campaign. There's basically 2 distinct participant groups featured in our campaign that makes it different from all the other campaigns that are out there right now. Number 1 was the businesses, service providers, industries, and entrepreneurs. So we clearly feature them and show and tell that story. The other point that we wanted to make was to really show, you know, the stay-at-home mom, the person that's walking down the street. So all of our everyday locals, residents, tourists, and we've asked them all to engage with this campaign and make the commitment to support our regional economy. There's kind of 4 main pillars that we really love to talk about when we tell people about our campaign. And this is what we think makes our campaign innovative and unique. So number one is compelling campaign messaging and branding. We're taking a shop local message and twisting it around and saying, rethink, support local. There is so much more to shop local. That is essentially not enough. At this point in time, we need to create a cultural shift. We need to create social responsibilities. So we're really trying to take up the stakes and say it's not enough to shop local. You need to support local through every avenue possible. In terms of capacity building, this is a project that's uniting a large scale uniting project of the Northwest with many BC partners, many chamber partners. So it was really a lot about partner development, as well as we have really inspiring calls to action. And we have participants making really great campaign pledges. Every time someone makes a pledge or a call to action, they get a really awesome campaign swag piece. So we're giving away something for everything that everybody does, and we're tracking all those campaign calls to action, as well as we believe we've made a significant regional and economic, social impact up here with this campaign. So in terms of the compelling campaign messaging, again, it's that message of beyond shop local, rethink, supporting local. So we're hoping to inspire a cultural shift up here. We're getting people to rethink where they spend their money. We want people to realize that if the service or product isn't up here, maybe we actually don't need it. So that's a main theme of the campaign. And we're asking participants and businesses and everyone involved to commit to keeping our region strong. And we want to paint a picture that this is a shared regional economy. So everything we do in Smithers affects Burns Lake, affects Terrace, affects this whole Highway 16 corridor. And I think it's time, again, with social responsibility for all of us to connect and understand that to make this regional economy strong, we need to all be stewards of each little micro economy along Highway 16. So that's really the milestone that we're trying to achieve. We developed a really cool campaign FAQ, which kind of gives that who, what, when, why, where, how. So that's on our website and it's available for the public. We also created all these templates so that this campaign can run in any other part of BC or Alberta or anywhere. So we created a campaign, a legacy campaign with templates that are recyclable, reusable, and transferable. Again, in terms of capacity building, we really wanted to make sure that this campaign showed what chambers of commerce can offer the public, what we can offer our network, what we can offer to make our communities better in the north, and how we can show economic diversity. So I think it's that Chamber for Tomorrow's messaging that we've really tried to show and to show our capacity. We really wanted a regional approach, and again, to really connect with our neighbors rather than compete with neighboring communities. And there's a whole message that we're stronger together. So by showcasing and featuring, the economic diversity across the regions, I think that that's a really desirable way to, just connect and to build capacity. We had some really inspiring calls to action here. You can see on a chart that we've got on the screen, but to really keep it simple, we're simply asking participants to engage in 5 ways. So 1, keep your dollars local and promote the campaign. Support another Northwest BC community. So you know what we're saying, instead of flying down to Vancouver to go for some entertainment, go take a drive across our corridor and go check out another community and keep it local. We're asking participants to keep, their online business up here in the north, the regional business. We're asking people to be social media ambassadors and influencers of this campaign to maintain the campaign and help it run itself. And we're just basically, again, asking everybody to rethink what it means to support local in every way possible, every day, through every action. And so just in terms of an economic and social impact, at the time of when we ran the campaign, so there was just kind of a month of tracking there, we had well over 248 online campaign pledges, over 200 office pledges just for people coming in. We take their photo, they would, to walk out with a swag item, they would tell us how they supported the campaign and what they got involved in. So in terms of regional calls to action, we had at that time over 4,000, and now all these numbers have since doubled and tripled. We handed out 1,600 business decals, just under 4,000 color participant pledge stickers to people that, took the oath or the participant pledge. Again, that was all done in 4 weeks. Our local spending, an average, was $704 per participant. There we go. And then in terms of partnerships, we have here 50, but it's upwards of 100 now of new community partners. And we had a really strong regional focus on Indigenous partnerships, youth and women entrepreneurs. We made sure that several different groups were represented in this campaign. So we had great sector involvement, everything from mining to tourism to everything in between. We really wanted to highlight all the different sectors and all the different service providers, and make sure that like franchise owners or people that are involved in business in every way could be involved in this campaign. Cultural diversity, heritage, equity, and inclusion lens, like those were things that are really the heart, the values of this campaign that we really care about, that we're really working on. And we've designed over 30 high quality campaign products just in the short period. So we have billboards up, we have Sway, we have social media, professional videography. We're developing Rethink booklets that show Northern economic development stats. We did this all in 1 month. So, imagine what we could do now as we animate and continue this campaign. So in summary, we had 7 communities featured and represented through this project. And so we really celebrated all those 7 communities and how they're all different, how Prince Rupert is different from Vanderhoof, different from Smithers. I think our project demonstrates a large scale collaborative, very unifying project that's transferable. And again, we have the templates made for this project to run itself anywhere now. And we think that it was engaging, inclusive, and it really, showed the stories of what it is to live up here in the North. And, we gave away thousands of dollars in contests and giveaways, and again, swag and items to the public to get their, to try and help incentivize their engagement in this campaign. But at the end of the day, it's a really great thing to help brand and to keep the messaging moving around. And we really think there's a lot of areas for possible future growth, success, and partnership. So this is just the beginning. We just kind of laid the foundations, and now we're excited to see where our campaign goes. So we have some links up here. So we really hope all of you that are listening and people that are getting involved will connect with us and join the movement to support and live love local across Northwest BC. Again, this is not a shop local campaign. This is a support local in every way, every means possible campaign. And we've got one last little audio clip to play for you.
Do you love where you live? If you do, please think and support local.
Okay, so just leaving it at that last slide with you, we have our next generation featured there, and we've got to get the kids, we've got to get the schools, we've got to get people up here to understand what a healthy regional economy is, and our kids can be our next stewards of the regional economy, and that's where we want to put some second phase investment and attention into the youth here. So we'll see if we can get to our next slide here. So yeah, there we go. Thank you for listening to our project piece here, and we just look forward to connecting with more partners even through this opportunity with the BC EDA. So thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Sheena and Susan. Great project, great success. It's nice to see. So thanks very much for sharing your success with us.